Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody. Today we will take a look again at the euro currency. As you can see in the recent action, it's really the pleasure to watch for euro currency because market behaves according to our trading plan and achieving the targets one by one. So yesterday we've got the first target, minimum target of the stop grabber right here at the weekly and monthly pivot support one. Tomorrow and currently market is calling around our second targets 135.25, and that second target also has been completed. The next target, the ultimate target in the short-term perspective, stands right here, is 134.60 area approximately. Scenario that is that stands in agreement with the yearly pivot points 135.34.75. And guys, to be honest, following the pace of this downward action, this acceleration, I can't exclude, and I think that market really will reach this area. I'm not sure that it will happen on the current week, but on the next week, at the eve of the FOMC meeting, market probably will reach this area. Also, guys, do not forget that below this low stands a lot of stops, and if market will trigger it, these stops, when they will start to trigger, by themselves will put price right to this area, will give market some acceleration to the downside. But the major question for today's trading session and tomorrow, whether any retracement will happen here or not, because from the one point of view we have some patterns that have been completed in this area, and they are reversal patterns. And they theoretically should trigger some respect to this area, at least some minor bounce. That's the first object. The contradiction and opposite setup mostly is based on the speed of this action. So we can see that market is showing really fast acceleration to the downside. And when the market shows this really fast move, it could break through significant levels without any respect, and that will not be the surprise if market will accelerate directly to this area. That's also possible, because currently daily chart is not at oversold. All major FIB supports have been broken on the way down. The only support area that still stands here is these lows, but that also could be treated not just as the support but as the destination, because market makers would like to try to take out the stops that have been placed here, and that's not more stands in the favor of the bulls as the support, but more in favor of the bears as the potential object to reach. But let's discuss the details of the possible retracement, and later we will talk about whether it's worth to bet on it or not. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we have as the first reason for the possible bounce this ABCD pattern. This ABCD pattern has been completed, and usually when the market stands at the completion point of the ABCD pattern, it turns to some at least minor rally to the 3-8 resistance 135.70 area. That really could happen. Also, guys, this thrust down is suitable for the possible Jordan-Napoli directional pattern. Maybe market will form here something. Maybe this will be bread and butter. Who knows? That's the first reason for the possible bounce. Second reason for the possible bounce stands on the hourly chart. That is our butterfly pattern that have been completed yesterday. As you can see, market has hit the 1618 extension. This thrust is also suitable for the Jordan-Napoli double repo pattern, because market here doesn't show and hasn't shown any 3-8 retracement. And if this will be the double repo, in this case market could show retracement not only to this area but maybe even to this confluence resistance, because this confluence resistance stands very close to this previous swing low, and market just, this was the support was broken, That could be resistance, so market could retest it from this area and turn to the downside. I'm not sure that this will happen, mostly due to the impulse and the strength of this downward plunge. So this was really fast. To be honest, guys, to bet or not on this possible retracement is really personal question. Because theoretically we have the reason trying to take the long position, because we have the butterfly. If butterfly will fail, in this case this will be absolutely clear that market stands on the road to the 134.60. But if butterfly will work, you could count on them at least reaching of the 135.70 area. That will be the 3.8 resistance. It's minor bounce. In this case, you could say that butterfly has worked perfect. It has worked because this reversal pattern has triggered a retracement. That has happened. So that's why you probably will have to think by yourself. First of all, I think that market anyway will reach 134.60 because this downward action is really fast. Whatever will happen, whether retracement will take place or not, but 134.60 probably will be reached because really fast action to the downside. If you would like to bet on retracement, you could try to do this, but do not place too far stops. If you trade the butterfly, you could place the stop approximately 30-35 pips. That will be enough. If you would like to trade the Jod-Napoli patterns, trade these patterns according to the rules of the Jod-Napoli. If you're bearish, you should wait for a couple of moments. For example, if you have taken profit here and closed the position, you could wait either to the failure of the butterfly. If market will fail here and turn and start move lower, this will mean that probably market definitely starts move to this target, or wait for the bounce. If this bounce will start, market, for example, will form say double ripple here on hourly chart, or market will start retracement. Wait for this pattern, wait for this area somewhere around 135.85, 136 area. That will be probably the destination of this bounce. In this case, we could think about taking the short position here, if market really will decide to show some bounce. And I can't exclude it because today is Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. It was really a successful week to the downside. Many investors have made significant profit, and they could turn to some fixing. That's also possible. So guys, that's our current view on the euro currency. Just two moments. First of all, we think that market really will reach sooner or later this area. Probably this will happen on current, or more probable on the next week. Second, if you would like to track the bounces, base your position on the clear pattern and place stops according to the rules of trading this pattern. Whatever it will be, the butterfly, the Jod-Napoli, some directional patterns. And do not mirror this position. That will be just a retracement. Take the nearest profit, nearest target. Do not mirror this position. Do not take the hope that market will reverse to the upside. That will be just a bounce. The most probable destination of this retracement stands somewhere in this resistance cluster around 135.85, 136 area.